Over the next few weeks, you'll hear pieces from some of our folks about the theme of this year's giving campaign, which is, thank God. It's the only thing that fit. It is our theme this year because more and more as I talk to all of you, I keep hearing that circle back and circle back. Not that everything's perfect and we're thankful for everything, but that we're paying attention. We're seeing God in things. When things are stressful, changes threaten our sense of constancy. We need to start giving thanks to God when this happens, and I hear that's where some of us are working and struggling. We ask the Holy Spirit to be in those changes to help us become more of who Jesus calls us to be. We get to talk all year long about the ministries of this place and outside this place, the way your skills, time, talent, creativity are all given. So this small piece of time during the year, we give a little bit of airtime to the financial aspect of giving. It is among the others. We give in so many ways. This is worth paying attention to and being very intentional about. You might recall that the budget for the year is set by the vestry after we see pledges coming in and how we're doing. And it is expected we'll be doing that work in December. And then we present it to the congregation at the parish meeting. Last year, we embarked on some deferred maintenance and asked people, well, what do you think? You all said, yeah, let's get to it. And so we did. So far, we've had the failed door hardware replaced, installed several keypad access locks, which are good safety, and they are working very well. We're replacing the camera for the playground. I know Radu has it in hand and is in the process of doing that. Mike Kang has overseen a property-wide additional landscape cleanup that just was too much for us as individuals to do. And so we got to come together in our cleanup day to do so much more. And our place looks great. And we also budgeted for a new furnace for Bethany House, assuming that eventually it will die. Although since it was built somewhere in the 1980s, we're not really sure. That might be faithless to think it'll die someday. But in case, we have set aside the money for that furnace. So finally, with all that having come forth, your will, your giving, your participation, something else has arisen. The bishop and the diocesan leaders are giving thanks for St. Michael's. They are recognizing what an amazing place this is, that we are alive and well and thriving. And so they have invited us to consider having a 2-year curate. A curate is like an assisting priest, and this would be somebody right out of seminary who's already ordained a priest who would be with us for 2 program years. Something like Kelly and Elizabeth did, only they were not in seminary yet. And yet they were interns. We raised up, we mentored, we loved into their next part of their call, and Kelly's already ordained, Elizabeth is on her way. It is an honor, and frankly, it's something we're all really good at. It's like being a teaching hospital. These would be clergy now entering parish ministry as priests. The good news is the diocese pays half the cost of their salary and benefits for 2 years. The little more difficult part is that we have to pay the other half if we embark on this. It's not a done deal. We have to decide if this is what we want to do. but it will be about $65,000 for each of 2 years. So that gives you kind of an idea what we're looking at. So this morning and throughout the week, I invite you to talk to myself, to vestry people, and share your thoughts about this. What do you think? How does it make you feel? The vestry hasn't taken next steps, but we want to ask. We want to know. And I want to say, the fact that we were asked to do this, I've not been asked that before at this church, so I was pretty jazzed, especially way out here in Issaquah, where a lot of them land closer to Seattle. That we were asked says a great deal about St. Michael's and about us being St. Michael's. As the future of the church, that's who we are seen as. Our health, our ministry, mentoring practices, this thriving congregation, they see this and invite us to continue to help shape the future of the Episcopal Church with these clergy. For that, and for this living body, I give great thanks. Verse of a hymn about the gifts of God in our world in your bulletins. And we'll sing one of those verses each week during this time of our giving campaign.